love you.
That was not a question.
That was a comment. Talk about.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and stop this for 1 second. Mike wanted me to call when I got here and let you guys talk to him. So, yeah, I should have been like, Mike, we're here. He wants to talk to you guys. So let me see if I can get this to work.
Do you want to keep these?
Yeah. He's got 2 pair.
Yeah, really.
Even still, I'm not gonna think. I'll sign him, give you a pen.
JT's like, I have Sharpies. Ow.
How are you going to...
She has a bunch of Sharpies. And paint markers.
Is this working? What the fuck? Mike. Yo, Mike, we're here with Candice. You want me to call
JT.
you? And JT and
Courtney and Ronnie.
And Courtney and Ronnie, man. Yeah, we're here. We're shooting the video right now. So, do you want to say something or something?
Hello. Yeah, no problem.
What you guys up to right now? What are you up to right now?
Nothing actually. I'm just driving around. I have nothing to do. I'm very bored.
Word. What's K Soul doing?
I have no clue.
I gotta blow that.
Talk to him all day.
That motherfucker owes me verses still. I gotta blow him up.
You do gotta blow him up because he won't do anything if you don't.
I know. It's K Soul's problem. He's a great rapper, but he doesn't think he is. So I have to push him. That's the deal. All right, friendly man. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Tell Candice, bye.
Well, you're on speaker. She said bye.
Oh, a speaker. Oh, now I feel incredibly intelligent. Did you tell JP I said what's up?
What's up?
Oh, yeah, a loudspeaker. Oh, now I get it. Oh, cool. All right, man.
Peace, man. I'll talk to you later, dude. All right.
All right.
All right, peace be. Yeah.
I actually do have 2 questions.
Okay, we're good.
All right, first one. How did K-Soul come into it?
K-Soul, you remember him being doing the guest drops on the record. Well, actually, this is a long and kind of interesting story. What happened was Mike hit me up a while back. I was actually at his house, and Mike hit me up, and he was like, JP, because I know I do like some long distance production work for people, and he was like, hey, K-Soul and I are thinking of doing like a sort of like more sing-songy project, because K-Soul's really a singer first and a rapper second. He's like, we're thinking about doing like sort of like a more poppy kind of sing-songy thing, like sort of like Hyper Crush. And he was like, would you help us produce it? I was like, yeah, but you know, it would be kind of interesting because like I was worried about like Nightclub getting kind of like, you know, one trick. Because when we started this group, it was a joke. Like we never meant for it to catch on, and then it did. Like we made this record, and I was telling Mike, I was like, this isn't gonna go anywhere. Like this was something we did for fun, and then overnight, for no fucking reason, it just blew up. So I was like, you know what we should do is we should see if like you like I was like, I'll do that if you want, but you should ask K-Soul if like he wants to like, you know, join Nightclub, and then we could sort of bring that whole like Hyper Crush, like the more 303 poppy kind of element into it and try to make something different out of it. So we asked him, and I mean, K-Soul had worked with us before, and he was excited about it. So, you know, we brought him in like that, but the original idea was that we were going to have sort of like different styles.
All right, do you remember the story of the random ass horses running through my yard?
Yes.
Okay. The very first thing that I thought, like whenever I called Aaron immediately after that, was I guess it really is dim horses. But we actually sat and talked about it for a little while, and what are dim horses?
Oh my God. Okay. So this is a good story. Mike's gonna be happy that I told this. In fact, I almost should call him and have him tell this story, but then the camera won't pick it up probably very well. Mustafa was on that track too. Mike and Mustafa know each other forever. Mustafa is actually crazy. Like he's just out of his mind. He really is. He's gonna be on the new record too. I mean, not medically, but he's crazy. He's always has been. It's not like an act that he puts on for the record. Like that's what he's like. He's insane. He's loud and crazy and fucking just, you know, ape shit bananas. So he was, and apes do shit bananas. He was, he and Mike were at lunch one time, and I forget what they were talking about. Some rap thing. Like Mike was talking about freestyle rapping, I think, and he was like, Moose, you just gotta like, you know, say things that like rhyme, make sense together. And I think what Mustafa ended up coming up with was like sitting on a table in a big fat fable in a stable, cause it's them horses. And I think that became a thing for them. Like Mustafa, it's them horses, and it got out of hand. Like it would get to where Moose would come up to Mike in the hallway, and the sketch on the album is actually based on a real thing that happened, where Moose came up to Mike and he's like, Mike, I gotta talk to you. Mike's like, what's good, man? He's like, no, seriously, I need to talk to you, Mike. Dude, did you hear? It actually is them horses, and they both just had that dog, it's them horses moment. So yeah, like just for shits and giggles. The same way with Slap Your Shoes, which was actually the first song we ever wrote.
That was amazing.
That's like one of my favorite shoes. Me and JT will be sitting in the truck. One of my favorite songs. Sorry, I'm sleep deprived. I can't really talk right. So JT is always almost like, man.
Mike was telling me a story. Actually, he was at the mall and two people he did not even know. He saw somebody walk up and like, man, slap your shoes and smack some dude's shoes. And Mike's like, whoa, where do you know this from? but like it was like when we wrote that. This was back before Nightclub Fight Club even existed. This was Mike and me and K Soul. We were just fucking around making rap music for fun. And that beat, like that, dee 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 dee. Mike was just like humming that and playing it on a keyboard. And like we made that this ridiculous beat. And I remember, like, it was just a joke. You know, when Nightclub was a joke band, that's what we did. We were just like, we need to definitely make that a jam. There's actually one on the new record that kind of keeps true to that. Like, Mike and I were, when we were up here in Tennessee when he was visiting me for 2 weeks and when we were working on the Still Your Shit EP, we were making fun of how, like, for the first record, every song that we did has, like, a formula for the hook where it's just like, phrase, something, phrase, and like you can make it anything. So, you know, and I was just like, we would do that with everything. Like I'd be like, you know, where's the booze? And he'd be like, where's the booze? Back it up, where's the booze? Like that's any song could do that. And like at one point he was like, yo dude, I gotta take a piss. I was like, that's all good, it's whatever nigga. And he goes, it's whatever nigga, it's whatever nigga, it's whatever nigga. But we actually made that a song on the record.
Alright, I can tell you exactly how your CD made it into her hands.
How's that?
Alright.
Poker face.
No.
Yeah.
Shut up. Your CD went into his little brother's hand, which tried to go into his best friend's hands, which actually ended up in his older brother's hands, who is Anthony Antone.
Okay.
Yeah, probably didn't mean anything to you, but I went over there one day and it was me, Kyle, Andrew, and Anthony just all chilling in his living room, just demolishing shit on Halo. And he says, and they just had like this huge ass argument over what they should play, and half of them were just saying that they should play either Nightclub Fight Club or 3-6 Mafia. And because I was the tie-breaking vote, and I'd never heard y'all before, so I was like, you know what, I'd just play that. And they're like, Andrew and whoever he had over there just storm off because I was pissed, and it was 3-2, so
yeah.
I ended up playing that. He burnt me off the disc, went into my hands. I went home, listened to the whole thing, panicked, made copy for her, Aaron, and other friend Caitlin back when it was Turn Push Dance. But,
he owes us from Poker Face. I don't think he's a huge fan.
Think about that, right.
Some of it's good.
So we're driving down the road and she starts humming along to the real version of it. We're listening to the radio and I'm just in there and I was like,
no dude, listen to this shit.
Yeah.
plugged in my iPod, which is MIA right now, but oh well. And then she's just like, she starts singing along to the like it was the actual one, but then she just like kind of stopped when it goes and she's just like looks at me real weird and says, what is this? And I just said, shh, turned it up. And ever since then she's bugged the shit out of you on MySpace.
Word. Yeah, Mike and I, it's a running gag with Mike and I that it's like what we did Poker Face for fun. Like we weren't even gonna do it. I was like, we have to put a cover on. People love covers. I did this, and it's just like it's the
Lady
worst
Gaga
one.
Is the thing,
but it was the worst song we did. We didn't even drop original verses. It was so bad. It's got the most plays on the MySpace. It's the one that people just like talk about it. So many people are like, oh my god, I love Poker Face, and I was just like, I mean, it's great. I'm glad you're a fan. I'm glad you're a fan. Really, word. But it's like getting love for like the retarded stepchild. Like it's not even the track that we're proud of.
That's pretty